So
what music?
All right. So Nick says here she comes, and the gate starts opening, and then Queen Ava comes in, standing next to her. Yeah. So, her and a unicorn are walking in. You know, she has her hand on the unicorn.
Your Highness, I could see being a queen suits you.
So you notice the queen. She looks a little tired.
Okay.
So
Well, I'd say
she may even have a little dirt and stuff around her too. So she sort of catches you off guard. She doesn't look like you would expect.
Well, I'm gonna ask her. Why was I summoned here?
You're just to the point, aren't you?
Yeah.
I'm just wondering and confused, and why we're here sitting here in the arena.
Hold on. I get it. Just chill out for a second. Your Highness, if I may be so bold, we fought for you, and it's pretty much the same thing I told Nick. And Nick, the Night Guard. Do I know about the Night Guard thing yet?
You don't know anything.
Okay. So Nick, the Night Guard, has said not to worry. Soon as we put you on the throne, you threw us in jail. And I didn't fight, but I've lived a fairly long time. I've had a lot of commanders. I've seen a lot of commanders betray. Part of the reason why I'm living the life that I am now, but you sparked something in me, Queen Ava. Just tell me that I wasn't wrong to trust in you, because I'm not feeling too good right now. You threw us in prison. Now I'm in an arena. And there's blood everywhere. We're by ourselves. You got your guard.
Well, she tells you, it's like, I did not throw you in prison. I put you in that holding cell to make sure that you were actually who you were supposed to be.
Well, I'm sorry. It felt like a prison. We were being held against our will. And again, I'm not mad, Queen Ava. Just tell me that I... Just reassure me that you're not going to go all drow on us and start being a murderous queen.
It's like no one has been killed. It's like no one has been injured.
Okay.
It's like we just had to make sure.
I got a little PTSD sitting in here.
She's like, I understand why you're a little nervous.
Okay, so now, what are we down here for, Queen Ava?
So he said, well, I've already been able to tell this area is safe to speak. It's like what you don't know is just a little bit ago, we literally just captured a drow spy.
Oh. And where is this drow spy?
They will be along shortly.
Okay. Great. What do you want us to do something with it, or why are you telling us this for?
She's like, I will. It's like, I think that what happens possibly next could determine what we're going to do with the drow. I am letting the drow go with a warning. But before we get to that, I need you to...
You say initiative, I swear I'm going to walk out.
No. I need you to talk to Dane.
She wouldn't talk to me before. How do you... I can try. If it's your will, I will, but she wouldn't talk to me before. I tried talking to her, and look where it led to. I was trying to avoid the battle.
Well, she's like...
And Queen Ava, I will always try to avoid the battle. I will serve you.
Well, the queen says the situation has changed, and that it has been a week, and that we've been able to talk to her a little bit. So we'd like more of a general a general conversation.
Oh, I can do general conversation. It just depends if the chick will talk to me or not.
Well,
so what is your true intentions with Dane?
She's like, I'm still trying to decide what I want to do with her. And
Understandable.
Some of these conversations will probably dictate.
May I ask, are you going to try to save her and try to bring her to life? What are you hoping to get out of her? What are you wanting from her?
She said, "I still haven't decided." It's like it could be very well dependent on what you all decide.
That is your sister, is she not?
It's like your actions should determine whether or not you're worthy to be someone's family. So
okay, I agree with that. You don't have to be blood to be family. Like Hinkler, he's my brother, but as you can tell, we're not brothers.
She's like, I understand brother in arms
and Nick's my brother.
Are important. Yeah. Nick's like maybe brother-in-law someday.
I know. Okay, well, if this is what you wish.
This is what you want.
But
I don't know how much we'll get out of her, but we'll try our best.
So the queen comes up and sits up and ends up getting up in here. You can't hardly see her. So
I wouldn't know she's there.
Oh no, you know.
We've seen her walk in there.
It's like you know. Okay.
We've seen her walk up in there.
Well, my perception is.
But what I'm saying is like
common sense. You walked up.
It's like
Just hush.
yes, you know, but Dane might not.
Oh, okay.
So
wait, is she like freely, or is she in like handcuffs?
no, she's. I was going to describe it.
Oh, my bad.
All right, so the gate comes up, and from the shadows you start seeing a figure slowly walking in.
What is? How would you react? You were in the battle. Are you gonna be mad?
I would probably be.
I need to know.
Like defensive, obviously.
I mean,
I would probably get in a ready stance as soon as I seen her, because I seen what happened last time where she turned into a dragon. I would probably get in the stance to get ready.
I'd say you'd move to.
As soon as she walks in, I get into a ready stance because of the last battle.
Okay.
Well, we haven't seen her yet.
Well, she
that's
comes
why I
through,
said when she walks in.
and through the shadows comes a medium-sized woman. She has really dark hair, very striking features. She's down in basic underclothes that usually what you wear under armor. She does not have her armor on, of course, and she does not have a weapon, so ignore that.
I recognize her.
No, it's Dane without her armor. So you've not seen her without her armor. So she's always had a helmet and stuff. So you go through.
Alright, Hinkler, easy. We're just talking here, so just back off. So, who do I have the presence? Who do I have the honor to be talking to?
So Dane looks you up and down, and
I don't know. I looked at it and it's so good.
So you sort of see in the shadows that.
I just would assume.
So you don't really need your stats right now yet.
So who do I have the pleasure of talking to?
So,
You're awful small, stature person.
She's not.
You don't look drow to me.
And she looks up and she goes. Neither does my sister look drow.
No, that's true.
She is as much as a drow as me.
Well, I'm Prajay.
She's like, yeah, I remember we met. It's like you were quite.
Oh, we've met.
She said, yes. Remember you were speaking to me.
Oh, when was this?
When you came into the. It's like when you came into the throne room and tried to unseat me.
Dane? You're Dane.
She's like, well, we have a winner.
Oh, wow. So you're actually speaking to me now because you wouldn't talk to me before this stupid battle took place.
She said I had no reason to really think that you were of any value or worthy to speak to me.
Well, listen, lady, or Dane, I've been around, and I could tell you're fast. I can tell that right now. I can tell that you're a warrior. So, let's speak warrior to warrior. How's that? Because it might not look it just because I carry a loo. Don't.
Dan goes, well, apparently you're better with playing music than speaking. It's like, are you a mime now? Or what are you trying to ask?
No, I was trying to say don't put me down.
Don't discredit you?
Yeah, don't discredit me.
Underestimate or devalue you.
Yeah, don't underestimate me. I have done war. I have done battle. So let's talk soldier to soldier here, warrior to warrior. Can we do that?
See, so now that I actually know that you're a warrior,
Oh, I ain't.
it's like
I've put down my sword for personal reasons.
Personal, huh?
It's not working.
So what brings you into the warrior life, Dane? You born of royalty. What made you to be a warrior? And now the queen's calling you a drow spy? How this perspire?
Well, she said, I am no drow spy.
Okay.
She said, I've been fighting against the drow longer than you know that they've existed.
Roll for deception.
You mean insight? Deception is if you try to lie to her.
Oh, insight. 14, 17, 7, so 21.
Alright, so like you can sense no lie when she says she's no drow spy.
I can't even see what I'm looking at. So.
Dane, I've spoken to Queen Ava, and I've seen enough death to do me for 7 lifetimes. Trust me on this. She doesn't know what she's going to do with you yet. Okay, I'm just going to be blunt with you. I will never lie to you. Speaking warrior to warrior. What is going to be your true intentions now? We are going to drow. We're going to drive the drow away. We're going to rid ourselves from this evil. Are you going to be good with that? First off, convince me that you're good with that.
That you're going to drive. That you're going to drive the drow off.
Yes, and we will.
She's like, you're going to need to show more strength than what you all have done so far.
But that's fine. But where do you stand on that?
So it's like, where do
I'm asking you, where do you stand with that?
So I stand that everything I've done is to make sure the drow has not taken over this kingdom.
Okay. It didn't look like it from my perspective when you had a drow, what looked like a drow before Hinkler dropped him off the.
So you mean the drow ambassador that was watching what I at the time the princess was doing to judge how strong that we were? Yeah. You mean
it was a drow ambassador, Hinkler. Oh dear Lord, what have we done?
He splashed real good in the water. Like,
okay, so let me, Dane, in heat of battle, come on. Everybody looks like an enemy.
she's like, I may in your position done the same thing, but thanks to your all's action, you may have doomed us all.
Well, that's not going to happen, and Queen Ava will stay as a queen. I want to know where you stand in all this. Are you going to back us like you have portrayed that you have been? Because it didn't look like it from my perspective, I'm sorry. But are you going to back us from here on out? What can I tell the queen? How can I convince the queen to not put you to death? Not that she said it, but she's awful confused with it.
She said putting me to death would probably show her strength to the drow.
Well, see, I look at it differently, Dane. I've come to respect life.
But the drow only respects strength.
Well, that's good for them. And you know what? We've done pretty good against them so far. I know. We haven't probably seen the worst of them. I get it. But you know what? We've handled our own so far, and I think we'll do just fine from here on out with them. I want to know where you stand with this. Can we trust you if we let you live?
Because I can't tell you whether or not to trust me.
Can you convince me?
It's like my part in this is done. It's like I tried to save the kingdom by keeping the people rounded up and safe and showing that.
Oh yeah, they looked awful safe when the whole kingdom was abandoned. Yeah, they looked real safe, Dane. And then you're trying to put, you're trying to control Queen Ava and turn her into a dragon. Yeah, you look like an outstanding individual.
I was not the one trying to turn.
Oh, whatever, Dane. Whatever. You was just had as much part of this as anybody.
It's like
you knew what was going on. That was the problem. You wasn't trying to stop any of it. You was allowing this crap. Give me a break, Dane.
She said, I was following the orders of my queen.
And who was that queen?
My mother.
Oh, really? So she just wanted her palace and her land just to be in disarray?
It's like she wanted it to survive.
Oh, so you can't think of your own, Dane? You can't think of yourself?
I did.
No, you didn't.
Once my mother...
You being controlled.
Once my mother decided that she was going to sacrifice herself for the blood ritual.
Okay.
She said my instructions were clear. That either I show that I'm strong enough. I show that I'm strong enough to keep the drow away, or Ava and her allies were strong enough to keep the drow away.
Inside 16.
So you don't sense any lies.
I can't find anything.
Dang, I'm trying to help you here, and you're not throwing me a bone at all. And if you're not going to help me, there's nothing I can do for you.
She said, I told you my reasoning. If it wasn't for what the queen previously did and what I continued, this kingdom would already be underground. So you do not know the power of the drow and what they can do.
Yeah. I've heard it for hundreds of years. Dang, this one gets in control, and that one gets in control, and then they fall. Kingdoms come and go, sweetheart. Listen.
Yes, but this kingdom will end up underground with the drow.
Okay. You gonna end up with it?
She said if I live that long, it's like but the drow are no ally of me.
Hinkler, calm down. Settle down.
So,
I get it.
Does Hinkler have something really? Raiden, you got anything? It was like. Because Dragonborn really don't like the drow either, and technically Mike is half prejudiced against the drow because he's his elven heritage.
Well, if I start talking to her, she'll probably be dead. So I was just gonna let him do it.
So you're just trying to stay calm.
Mm-hmm.
That's why I said calm down.
Yep. So.
Dane, is there anything you want to ask of me?
She said yes.
Go ahead.
I'm
an open book.
Why do you follow my sister? Both of you.
Because I believe in her.
It's like why? Because
she shows strength, in my opinion.
It's like strength. But it's like what did she do to justify showing strength. Up until a little while ago, everyone saw her as a little girl that liked to ride her unicorns around and didn't know what to do.
You're right, Dane. You're right. She just jumping her little unicorn. I thought it was cute. I haven't known anybody in my lifetime to ride a unicorn. So that kind of told me something there. But if you want to find it cute, that's fine. But the unicorn allowed her and trusted her. Okay, and at first I did think she was a spoiled little girl. But it don't take much. I saw something in her and I went with it. And I don't see it in you. Yeah, you like to come up behind people and attack them. I get it. You got speed. But come on. You don't show no strength in my opinion. Yeah, you're strong. But there's different kinds of strengths.
Yes, and you all will never know what I've had to endure to keep this kingdom up.
Well, I'm trying to talk to you, Dane. I'm trying to get some... I'm trying to keep you alive. But you're not giving me nothing. You're not throwing a bone for me.
It's like
you're just like, yeah, I was just keeping the drow. It didn't look like it to me, you was. Yeah, that was an ambassador. That's what you say. That was an ambassador. Okay, why'd you even let him into the kingdom? Come on. How's it look from my perspective? I was trying to talk to you, and you wouldn't even talk to me. So you know what? I'm done.
It's like it should have been the princess at the time.
Well, you know what? Maybe we all told her that she needed to calm down. Maybe she just wanted to tear your head off. How do you know?
She eventually came up.
Yeah, whatever.
So she showed that she was willing to lead in the front.
Yeah, she about died.
She's like, well, that's what...
Through something that could have been prevented.
She said,
right?
She said, that's what a true leader...
Right?
She said, that's what a true leader does. They don't lead in the back and then send others to die.
Well, she did come up to the front. She about died of it.
No one died.
In a battle that you could have helped prevented, but you wouldn't talk, so...
It's like we had to talk with our actions, and that's what the drow was there to judge, to see if we were strong enough to keep the invasion.
Screw the drow. Who cares? You should have united with your sister. Maybe you should have showed him that. Maybe you should have said, well, you know what? That's my sister. I'm going to be a part of her. That could have showed strength.
She said the drow don't work that way.
Well, do we have to then?
She said,
do we have to work like the drow?
She said, we're not strong enough to repel the drow.
Okay. Well, we're going to prove you wrong. I'm done.
So, Nick comes up and pulls Dane. So, as Dane comes up, she looks up. She knows that Ava's up there. She glances up. She can feel it. So
I do look back at her.
So, like the queen just sort of has her head down a little bit. So let's go ahead and have Nick and Dane completely leave. The wizard follows suit. So the princess comes back down, and she'll be with her guard.
Look, he's a baby.
Not really.
He's a daddy. What's that?
Well, I guess I'll walk.
I was going to try to detect magic, so she tried to do
That's
something.
fake.
Yeah, that's what the wizard was in the back there.
That's what I figured.
That's what I was going to detect magic. That's what I was going to try to do, but then...
You would have detected his magic. Because
You
would have been stronger.
you detected that there's some type of
His would have been stronger. We was just there to talk.
Yep.
Really,
But he was also making sure he was trying to suppress her paladin power.
You don't know, I just winged this crap.
It's like she said what she needed to.
Queen Ava, I'm sorry.
Because that's the first time. That's the first time.
I see her come in. I'm sorry. I was trying to talk to her. I did lose my cool for a second. I just try to see all life is good.
So,
I hope seeing her didn't upset you, Your Majesty.
the queen says, she said, I didn't know that I had a sister up until, almost 2 weeks ago when you all rescued me. It's like, so to find out that she was doing things that were questionable. It was very difficult. Then finding out that my mother was doing things too that was questionable. I've spent the greater part of a week since we retook this castle looking for everything I can to try to make sense of what's been happening. I don't know if I'll truly understand everything, but I do know that this kingdom is still in danger.
Queen Ava, the palace is in danger, and it's going to be for a while. But we will rebuild. We will get the people back to working, and this will be a great kingdom. But it's going to take work. It's going to take a lot of undoing what has been done. Thankfully, because of your sister.
Is that the one thing I keep hearing over and over is sometimes there's pain. There's pain before the healing. So Nick comes out dragging somebody.
Nick.
And he throws down. They're not armed. Throws down a drow.
Oh, is this the drow spy?
Yes.
Oh. I was dang. Wow, okay. This is the drow spy. Okay.
Yes. They're like, it's like this drow tried to kill Princess Ava's unicorn.
I said we kill it. Nope.
Wow.
I don't think we should have that.
So, drow spy, how did that work out for you?
So he's he's not speaking. But you happen to see like he's got burn marks over him quite a bit. His hands and arms are burnt, and even some of his body up here is burnt.
Well, Nick, what the? So I noticed the burn marks.
Yeah.
Nick, did y'all fireball this dude or something?
It's like no. It's like he learned how powerful anger is with heat metal. So and also like he's got some bruises and stuff, and he was like, it looks like he was wailed on some.
Can you hear me laughing?
So he said the queen has granted him the chance to leave because he is to present a warning to the drow. A warning that says that if any drow from this point forward is found above ground, they will be terminated immediately.
Listen,
I feel like that should be the warning of him dying.
Queen
would be the warning.
Queen Ava, we've already killed the ambassador apparently. I just don't see letting him live as a good idea.
It's like, and she's like, I've made my decision. How will the drow know that we will not tolerate their acts, and how can we not show strength? It's like this.
We will show our strength with the first one that comes above ground from here on out.
She's like, they're already above ground. It's like, I know there is a camp nearby that has been near a grove that you all have been using that I know about. That you told me.
I found any.
It's like, I don't know, a dozen or so. So she's like, I need you all to escort this prisoner here. I need you to destroy all the drow that's there, and then let this one go, so that way he can tell that I mean business.
Well, Queen, well, I've only have two. It's just me and Hinkler.
So she said, I will let Nick go with you.
Well, Nick is powerful,
and I will send one of my unicorns to go and help you all, because like they are a very powerful healing ally. Okay. She said I will also be going, but I will not be exactly with you.
Queen Ava, that's not a good idea.
So she's like,
I don't want you there.
She's like, I guarantee to you that you will not see me.
And where's Lightbringer? Where's he at?
She said Lightbringer is tending to Dane. She's the only one I trust to always be with her for now.
Okay.
She's like, with who we've had here, there's very few people I can trust, and I have to keep trying to trust everyone.
Queen, you can trust us.
She's
I
like,
want you to trust us.
She's like, well, I do trust you, and I hope to continue to trust you. But right now, thanks to the Beholder, the Beholder's already taken over a bunch of our. Yeah, you know. It's like the Beholder. The Beholder has taken some of my best troops. It's like my blue team. They're some of my best people, and he's already taken them. We don't know who is on our side without being careful. We've come up with our magic field to dispel magic and also see if anything has been done. That's why I had to do what we did. So, and we will have to continue to make sure that who comes in and out of the castle is not compromised. But for now, I need you all to go, and I need you to raise that camp to the ground.
So what do you want us to do with the drow spy after we're done?
Release him so he can go and tell everyone what he's seen. That way, since the ambassador couldn't report what happened, it's like he will report what happened.
We will do as you ask, Queen Ava. And I bow.
I get down one day.
Oh, look at that.